Let's get ready to ramble. I'm going to share with you one of my pet peeves. Tell me if you've heard this before. People who are in the sales industry or people who talk to others and are trying to get their attention, perhaps trying to influence them to purchase something, they are told that they should say the customer's name. People always like to hear their name, they say. I've even heard it said on several YouTube channels. Well, I beg to differ. First of all, if you have grown up hearing your name said like Jennifer or Jennifer or Jennifer, with a smile, and you expect hugs or a warm greeting or a nice meal when you're called, well, then maybe you do like to hear your name. But if you always heard your name said with aggravation or anger or frustration, and you expected to be berated and yelled at, or even worse, then you do not like to hear your name. And there are other people who don't necessarily like to hear their name. If you are in a profession where you have found it necessary to get a stage name or a nom de plume to protect your identity, then you don't want people saying your real name in public places. Certainly with not having your permission first. It's dangerous. There's a reason that people, celebrities and famous authors and such, have a stage name, a pen name. It's to protect them from stalkers. There is a long list of famous people and not so famous people who have been hurt by stalkers and murdered by them. Did you know that 14 out of every 1,000 people in this country are murdered by stalkers each year? I've been taught that when someone says my real name on this channel, I should put their name on a list. That way, if something terrible should happen to me, that list would be given to the police, and those people would be viewed as potential suspects. Do yourself a favor, don't put yourself on that list. You're branding yourself as a stalker when you don't respect people's privacy. Almost everyone in this business has had an encounter with a stalker. Some are dangerous and potentially life-threatening, and that's why I carry a gun. And I've had to use it in the past. I hope I never have to again. But you've got to protect yourself. I mean, those odds, 14 out of 1,000, are terrible. And that's for anyone. That's not for people who are in the public eye. So it's much greater a risk for those who are in the public eye. So no, not everyone likes to hear their name said. So I hope I don't offend anyone with what I've said. I know some people, for example, might know me in private because of things that I've done, back in Indiana or in Colorado or somewhere else. But on this platform and in public, it doesn't endear you to me to use my name. I have a stage name for a reason, and that's to protect myself. You know how it is. So I just appreciate your respect in that matter. And I don't like making lists of people who could potentially be harassed when they're innocent. But that's what I've been told to do. And that's because I had, to use my firearm, as we call it, a fire stick, in the past to protect myself and my children. They were younger than school age at the time. So it's a sticky situation, and I don't like to talk about it, but as long as we're talking about people in marketing who are saying our name, I thought I might just add that to it, just so people are aware. If you're a fan of somebody and you happen to know their real name, you don't want to get on the wrong side. You want to respect them, and they would appreciate that, no matter who it is or what genre they're in, whatever their art may be. Anyway, thanks for watching.